The world citizen, the great comic Tom Rhodes joins me in studio. How are you, sir?
Great, handsome. How are you?
Handsome?
Yeah, and LeBron James isn't with Cleveland anymore, so you should come have a laugh at the punchline.
Yeah, I'd just blow that off and go right there.
It's a weird year in sports, wasn't it? LeBron
It was a weird
and
year.
Tiger Woods had his meltdown, and everybody's upset with Michael Vick now.
Why are they upset with Michael Vick?
I don't know. I think the Michael Vick dogfighting story is about stereotypes and how one group is judged differently than another. I mean, if these were cats, nobody would be that upset, right?
Steve Martin cat juggled every Saturday Night Live. And did anybody get upset about that, Tom?
But if he'd had, kitten fights, I don't think it would have been that big of a deal.
Because it is dogs. They are man's best friend. You can't do that.
They really are.
But Michael Vick's going to play a football game on Sunday, so America's just going to forget about that and fall in love with Michael Vick all over again. Do you think
I don't know.
have?
What do you think?
I think kinda. At least on Sunday, maybe. You
Philadelphia
travel around
the
the world.
city they threw snowballs at Santa Claus. So, that's the city to embrace him.
Now, I'm looking at you. Now, you're looking different to me from the Tom Rhodes that I've known. Where's the hair? First of all, you've gone all corporate look on me.
No, I'm balding.
Is that what it is? So you just went with it?
Look at my bald spot.
Let me see. That's all right.
Actually, that is not a bald spot. That is an old breakdancing injury.
Is it?
Yeah, I was really good at that.
You spun so much the hair, the
I had
follicles fell off?
long hair for 10 years.
You were known for that, weren't you?
I was, and it was difficult. People would mistake me for Jesus. I'd be walking to a mall, and I could hear him go, Christ. So I got tired of it.
They're referring to you.
Yeah.
Huh? You have been a comic for more than half of your life.
I have.
You started at age 17. You've been doing this 25 years. Now, we're honored to have you in the Bay Area for the weekend, but you're somewhere every single night. Tell me the life of a comic, going from road to road like the old Bob Seger song.
Yeah,
turn the page. Is that what you do?
Yeah, and he's in the cafe, and it's cold, and he's got long hair. Nobody will give him coffee.
Isn't that it?
No, it's a little better than that, because I just spent 2 months in Asia. I did a tour of Hong Kong and China, and then I went to Malaysia for a month. I did shows in Singapore, and then I was in Portland for New Year's Eve. So
I can tell
it's more than just
you
driving on the highway in Middle America, and it's a little more exciting. Portland wants to be San Francisco, but they'll never. New Year's Eve normally people get dressed up. And I've done New Year's Eves in San Francisco, and people are dolled up and dressed to the nines. And, Portland, everybody's wearing their best duck sweatshirt and, their lumberjack shirts.
Flannel and plaid.
Or that rescue outfit look with their titanium cup, tied to their waist. Everyone in Portland's dressed like they're going to go to the mountains and rescue some avalanche victims at any moment.
Do you actually do these jokes for the people in Portland when you're there?
I did it in Portland, yeah.
Do they laugh or do they throw like
they had the terrorist thing. The guy was going to blow up their, they stopped that terrorist attack in Portland last month, and the guy was going to blow up this town square where they get together and hold hands and sing around a Christmas tree. It's like Whoville. They sing, and then the song carries to the mountains, and the Grinch's heart grows. And that's Portland.
I wouldn't touch that place with a 37.5-foot pole. So when you travel to Asia, how do you communicate? I mean, how do you do your bit
playing in China
Asia?
was really difficult because I don't speak Chinese, so I had to keep stepping on a rake and getting hit in the genitals over and over. It's a
that works in any language.
Really long half hour for me, but they love me.
How does it work?
No, that you're playing mostly for expatriates.
Oh, is that what it is?
Like Hong Kong, it's mostly British people, but everybody, Dutch, Irish, Australian, lots of Americans. Malaysia was refreshing because it was all Malaysians. There was like no white people in the audience.
Right.
And that was thrilling, Muslim, Malays, Indian, Hindus, Chinese, Buddhist, Christian. It was really exciting.
Tell me about playing in England, or as you called it, the dorky, honky motherland.
The honky motherland.
Yeah.
Well, and that's funny, too. Like in China, I was working with these British comedians, and all they were talking about is how stupid Americans are. That's like a real hack joke among all English comedians. It's all like, and the American gets off the plane at Heathrow and says, I'm going to like it here because you all speak American. Really? Did that ever happen? I don't think anybody that stupid in America could have been smart enough to board a plane to go to the, to Europe. But they just tell these stories about us like we're morons. And, the food is terrible in England.
It is bad.
The Germans should have dropped cookbooks on those people. I like to read.
Very good.
I'm constantly reading.
You are.
I finished a very thin book today.
Yes.
It was all about the history of British Olympic champions. It was more of a pamphlet, really.
It was. I like that. How about the beer in England? The warm beer. Could you go into a pub and cozy up next to a nice frothy, syrupy...
No, I don't like warm beer.
It's terrible, isn't it? But they drink it like that with their bad food. It's weird.
Yeah.
Amsterdam. Tell me about Amsterdam.
I lived in Amsterdam.
How fun was that?
It was great. The women are beautiful in Holland. Every once in a while, I would have to go to England just to rest my eyes.
That's because you're so high all the time, or are they actually attractive to you?
No, you know what? Dutch people don't want you to be high all the time. Like, I had a late-night talk show there. And so there's this perception of Holland being so wild. But, you know, they think teenagers and tourists are the ones that smoke marijuana.
Is that all it is? The people there that actually live there don't?
Some do, but it's just, you know, treated as
I've never been there myself. So
never.
I have not been to Amsterdam. I'm looking forward to it.
So you're not afraid of any WikiLeaks?
No.
There's no secrets about you.
No, we're here. We're here, the land of Prop 19. We can hang there. Tom, welcome back. You were a Bay Area citizen, a San Franciscan for 7 years. Check out Tom. He's back in town at the Punchline Comedy Club tonight at 8 o'clock. Blow off the Warrior game. Well, maybe do both. TiVo the Warrior game. Check out Tom either at 8 o'clock or 10 o'clock, Saturday, 8 and 10. You can get your tickets at punchlinecomedyclub.com. Tom, I'm a big fan. Welcome back to the Bay Area.